Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Halloween Horror Thon. Today we're going to be talking about Predator Deuce. Predator 2, man. So Predator 1 is obviously a good movie. Like, okay, some people might not like it, but they're wrong, of course. Predator 2, though, is the best movie. So the whole thing with Predator, if you've been living under a rock, Predator comes to Earth to hunt the most dangerous game, which is man. Or he goes to all sorts of planets, but he's going to Earth for these movies because that's why they make them. So the first one, the thing is, Predator comes out in the hot times, the jungle. So Predator has thermal vision. He needs the heat, to hunt down his prey. So the hot times right now happen to be in the cybernetic future of, I think, LA or generic crappy city number 8. And hottest heat wave in the summer. We're not doing too good out here, boys. And the cops are having a bad time. So the cops, Danny Glover, and some other people who aren't important. It's great because you're in like this kind of pseudo future where everyone's gun just has to have like as much crap on it as possible. I mean, we're talking like these are police officers. Like you'd think they have like standard issue, but everyone's like handgun has like a compensator and a laser and like a scope. Like, yeah, let me get you, dead shot. So anyway, Danny Glover, he's going through fighting crime, fighting all these all the gangs. Some very colorful gangs. We got voodoo witch doctors, Colombian drug masters, all sorts of interesting cast of characters. So while Danny Glover is going out trying to wipe out the gangs, Predator is going out also cleaning up the streets, surprisingly. He's hunting the most dangerous game, and that is the gangs. He takes Lord Shaka Zulu Voodoo, cuts his head right off, tying people up. Yeah, way more gadgets in this one. Predator has, of course, his classic shoulder cannon, wrist blade, but he also has, like, the new throwing disc, the extendo spear, this kind of net that wraps you up. And, like, did you watch the first Resident Evil movie when that guy gets, like, gridiron gang? You do that with a net made of fiber wire. I think they also brought some of these toys back in AVP1. Anyway, so Predator's out here cleaning up the streets. Danny Glover can't have that because, he wants to clean up the streets himself. So he's tracking down the mysteries, tracking down the clues, read all about it, and ends up finding out it's the Predator. And this is going to be a short one. So the movie ends, so Predator 1, right? It's like Arnold has to, like, man up and fight the Predator and, like, kill him. And so he's, like, putting on the paint. He makes a bow out of, like, sticks and stones and, like, grenade arrows and all this crazy stuff. So, like, he can't be seen because the mud masks it. And, like, he, like, kills the Predator. And the Predator's like, ho, 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 ho. It takes the laugh from the Indian dude and blows himself up. And, like, it's epic as hell. Then you got this one, where Danny Glover chases the Predator around town, and the Predator hurts himself to death. Like, he's, like, falling off of buildings, falling through windows. So then they finally, like, chase him back down to the Predator ship. There's the Predator. Danny Glover has, like, the glaive blade. Predator's like, I've got my Predator knife. He's already vastly wounded. He's already, like, healed himself with his medical kits. And, Danny Glover kills him, like where Arnold Schwarzenegger had, like, the hardest time ever, like, killing this Predator. Danny Glover just, like, 23 skidoos this guy. And then right when he kills him, like, all these Predators start... So Predator, if you haven't seen Predator, you're living under a rock, Predators can turn invisible. Why not? So all these Predators start popping out. Also, cool thing, in the background they have a bunch of skulls of stuff they've killed from other planets. They totally have a skull of aliens like that. I thought that was neat. Of course, that ended up being a huge crossover in the future, but this is the past. Anyway, all these other Predators show up, and they're all like, you did it. Here's, like, this, like, flintlock handgun from, like, John Wilkes Booth or something. I forgot who's on it, but it's not John Wilkes Booth. It's probably, like, Jefferson. and which I like to think that Jefferson, who is definitely known for dueling, like maybe dueled a Predator at one time. It might not even be Jefferson, but for the sake of this video, it was Thomas Jefferson's pistol. And for the sake of history, back in 1776, him and Predator back to back 10 paces, and Jefferson totally won that altercation. Anyway, they gave Danny Glover a pistol. It might have been a pirate pistol. It might have been like from, I don't even know the date. I'm not even gonna tell. I was gonna put the picture. I'm not now. Anyway, yeah. So he's like, hey, congratulations, you did it. And they just fly away. And that's Predator 2. Yeah, that's a good one. Thanks for joining me for Halloween Horror-thon. We're going to be doing these every day this month. I love October. Go ahead and subscribe, leave a comment, talk about the movie. I kind of liked it, but maybe you hated it. So, throw some comments down there. And, hey, take it easy.